Dear students, in this lecture I will discuss about tuple in Python. A tuple is created by placing all the items or elements inside parentheses separated by commas. For example, if you want to create a tuple and suppose the variable name is t, then you can create a tuple like this. So t equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there are 5 elements inside the parenthesis and we assigned it to a variable t. So here t is a tuple. So this is the way a tuple is created in Python. You can use the type function to check the type of the variable t, and here you can see it gives you tuple. So a Python list is created using square brackets. Like if x is a Python list having 5 elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, then we can create the Python list x like this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 within the square brackets. So this creates a Python list, and you can use the type function to know the type of the variable x. Here you can see it shows you list. So whenever you create a Python tuple, you need to use the parenthesis, and whenever you create a Python list, you need to use square brackets. Now, what is the difference between a Python tuple and a Python list? The main difference between a Python tuple and a Python list is that in case of Python list, you can change the elements. Suppose if you want to change this third element, then you can change this third element like this. So for that you need to use the index of the third element, that is 2. So x2 equal to 10 will replace the third element in the list x to 10. Now if you check the values present in x, then you can see the third element 3 is changed to 10. So in case of Python list, you can change the elements of it. So Python list is mutable. You can change the elements of it. But Python tuples are immutable. In case of Python list, it is mutable, and in case of Python tuple, it is immutable. You cannot change the element of it. A Python tuple can also contain different data types. For example, suppose t1 is a variable and I will create a Python tuple having different elements of different data types. For example, element 1 is integer, then a string, suppose hello. You can use either single quote or double quote to declare a string in Python. You can also add a float. So T1 is also a Python tuple consisting of 3 elements of different data types. The first element is integer, the second element is a string, and the third element is float. The same concept of nested list that I have discussed in my previous video is also applicable in case of nested tuple. Suppose t2 is a variable and I want to create a nested tuple. Nested tuple means at least one of the elements of this tuple is also a tuple. For example, it consists a string hello, then it consists of a tuple, say 1, 2, 3. So this is a nested tuple. Even it can also contain a list. Suppose 4, 5, 6 is a list, and this list is one of the element of the tuple t2. And if you want to know the type of the variable t2, it will give you tuple, because t2 is declared using parenthesis. Hence t2 is a tuple. Now I will discuss another interesting fact about Python tuple. Consider t is a variable and it is a tuple having one element, and suppose the element is 5. So as per the definition, t must be a tuple. Now check the type of the variable t using the type function. Now you are surprised that the type of the variable t here is integer. So whenever you want to declare a tuple in Python having only one element, then you need to use this kind of syntax 5, comma. So this comma tells Python that this is a tuple having only one element. And now if you check the data type of the variable t, you will get tuple. So this is important in case of Python tuple. Suppose T is a tuple having 5 elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and you want to get the last element of it. So for that you need to use the index of the last element, and the index of the last element is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, because in case of Python tuple the indexing also starts with 0 like Python list. So the index of the last element 5 is 4 and T4 will give you the last element. Similarly, T0 will give you the first element in the tuple, and here the first element is 1. Similarly, you can use negative indexing in case of Python tuple. So T minus 1 gives you the last element 5. So this is same as the indexing for Python list, which I have discussed in my previous video. Again, if you want to get the elements starting from the first element to the third element, you need to use the index of the first element, that is 0. Then you need to put a colon, and you want to get up to the third elements. For that you need to use the index of the third element, that is 2 plus 1, that is 3, because whenever you use in Python this kind of slicing, then the last element is always excluded. So to get the third element you need to use the index of the third element, that is 2 plus 1, that is 3. So 0 colon 3 gives you the first element, the second element and the third element. Here the first element is 1, second element is 2 and the third element is 3 in the tuple T. And this kind of slicing of indices in Python tuple is same as in the case of Python list, which I have discussed in my previous videos. So this is the end of this video lecture. Please subscribe my channel, like the video and share the video.